Greta Thunberg has become a global symbol of activism, her voice rising in defense of our planet with passion and urgency. But with great fame and visibility comes great responsibility. And recently, she has betrayed that responsibility in a deeply troubling way. Her decision to adopt a high-profile pro-Palestinian stance despite lacking a grounded understanding of the region, its history, languages, or complex socio-political layers is not activism, it's performative overreach. Thunberg is not from the Middle East. She does not speak Arabic or Hebrew. She has no intimate understanding of Islam, Judaism, or the ancient bitter disputes that have shaped this land for generations. Nor does she seem to fully grasp the foreign interest and militia entanglements that render this conflict as one of the most nuanced and tragic in modern history. And yet, knowing this, she embarked on a calculated and inflammatory PR stunt, sailing toward Gaza. She knew, as anyone with the faintest awareness of Israeli defense protocols, she knew that the IDF would intercept her. That was the point. Before she even encountered a single Israeli soldier, a scripted narrative had already been drafted, recorded, and queued for dissemination. Greta Thunberg kidnapped by Israel.
You see this video, we have been intercepted and kidnapped in international waters by the Israeli occupational forces.
Kidnapped, a word that in this context not only is inaccurate, it is grotesque. That term carries unimaginable weight right now, knowing the reality of the Israeli hostages still being held by Hamas, victims of terror ripped from their families, their lives hanging in the balance. To casually co-opt that suffering as a prop in a publicity stunt is not activism, it is exploitation. What unfolded next only deepened the farce. The IDF, far from brutal, treated her with care, offering her food, shelter, and even medical attention. This entire act, a piece of political theater designed not to illuminate truth or inspire dialogue or resolution, but to generate headlines, stir outrage, and reinforce pre-written narratives. To Greta and others like her, your selfies, your stage interventions, your scripted martyrdoms, they do not help. In fact, they harm. They distort realities, drown out the voices of those who actually live and die by these conflicts. You trade in simplified stories for fame, while those who truly understand the suffering, Israelis, Arabs, Jews, and Muslims, are fighting to be heard, to survive, and to find peace in the midst of this crazy war. All we ask of you simply to step aside. Let those who speak the languages, who know the stakes, who lived the trauma, lead the discourse. Let the region's own citizens who know what Gazans want from Hamas, what Israelis fear, what families on both sides have lost, determine how best to heal and to rebuild. Do not use our suffering as a stepping stone for relevance. Oh, and one final question. What was on your phone, Greta, when the IDF approached and you panicked? Not about the planet or the sea, but about that device.
Phones need to go. Phones need to go. Please. Don't sit in the water. In the water. We are taking everything down.
What were you afraid they would find? For someone who champions clean oceans and anti-littering campaigns, it's an odd moment to abandon your principles and toss your phone into the water. If your motives were pure, why the secrecy? This is not about silencing dissent. It's about calling out performative activism that masquerades as moral leadership while fueling division. True solidarity requires humility, listening, and understanding. But this was none of those things.